Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Alright, let's get right into it, okay? They don't want to see you shine, but they're going to have to no matter how bad they feel inside. There are some people that it hurts them to see other people become who they are supposed to become. There are people who are hurt, offended, affected, okay? Uh, um, they are saddened by other people getting their shine on because they didn't take their opportunity when their time came. They didn't go after their dream when it was their time to go after their dream. So don't you become one of those people. You go after your dream. You get your shine on. Don't worry about how other people interpret however you choose to shine. You get your shine on. All right, you shine, you do what you're supposed to do. You go after what you want in life. You make your dream happen. And whatever result that takes, if people don't like it, too bad. Because you only have one life to live and you have to choose whatever it is you want to do for you to become successful as long as it's righteous. Okay, you want to be successful, you want to have certain things, you want to have a certain lifestyle, you work towards it. All right, and as you start to continue to get more hungry, as you start to continue to make more things happen in your life, as you continue to achieve goals, you're going to start to shine. People are going to start to see that, wait a minute, she actually is somebody. Wait a minute, he actually is somebody. And they're going to see that you weren't playing around the whole entire time when they thought you weren't amounting to anything. They thought you were just wasting away. No, you were educating yourself. You were putting in work. You were taking time out to keep yourself motivated. You were making small things happen, big things happen. It didn't matter what they thought. You didn't allow that to affect you. You were like, okay, I know I'm in this situation. I've got to get myself out of it. Okay, I know there's something that I have to do. I got to get it done. I believe in myself. I know I can do it. I know that there's some things that I have to put in place. I'm going to put them in place. I've tried. These things didn't work. Now I got to go back and do something else. But you can get your shine on regardless. Okay, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter where you're at. Doesn't matter what job, what career, what you're doing. You can get your shine on regardless. It's all about how you think and how you use your resources. And when you use your resources correctly, when you use your time correctly, when you use your mind correctly, you will get your shine on. It's just a matter of time. And whoever doesn't like it, that's too freaking bad. Because when you've been down and when you've been out and you're tired of it, okay, and you want to make a change and you're tired of seeing the same thing and you know that you deserve better, then you have to go after what you want and get what you want. All right, it's not going to be easy. Nobody's going to say, hey, here you go, have this is what you want, we're going to give it to you. No, nobody's going to do that. There are going to be people who are trying to stop you because they feel it's their personal mission to make you not live your dream. But what you have to do is you have to ignore them. Don't accuse people. All right, don't focus on that. But when people try to stop you, ignore it, okay? Let them be them. Let them do them. You focus on your success, okay? You keep going to peace so that you can keep your job. You keep going to peace so that way you can work around these people and they won't drive you crazy and they won't get on your nerves, okay? Anytime anybody gets on your nerves, forgive yourself for them getting on your nerves. You deal with you so you don't have to deal with them. Because now's the time for you to get going. Now's the time for you to make things happen. Now's the time for you to keep believing in yourself. It's not the time for you to give up. It's the time for you to get your shine on. It's the time for you to win. It's the time for you to succeed. And you will. All right? You've learned a lot. You've built yourself up mentally. You've overcame some things, and now it's time for you to keep going. Now it's time for you to take another stab at it. Now it's time for you to take another crack at it. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to forget your past. It's time for you to let go of negative thoughts. It's time for you to not agree with negative thoughts. It's time for you to agree with the good things in your life that you want. It's time for you to agree with positive things in your life that you want to see for yourself. Stop agreeing with your past. All right, let go of all the negative mental images from your past. Don't see yourself in any bad situations anymore. All right, whatever situation you're in, see yourself in the opposite. If you're not having a place to live, see yourself with a place to live. See yourself with an apartment. See yourself with a home. See yourself living good. Okay, see yourself with a vehicle. See yourself with everything that you need. See yourself with all the resources that you need. All right. See yourself being able to take care of yourself. See yourself being able to provide for yourself. All right. You don't have to rely on anyone. You don't have to rely on anything. See yourself being the one. All right. Make sure that you believe in you. You're going to get your shine on. Your time has come. All right. All you have to do is stay focused. All you have to do is stay disciplined. All you have to do is keep your determination. And with those three things, your focus, your determination, and your discipline, nothing can stop you. I know people in the past may have been able to get to you. I know people in the past may have been able to stop you. I know people in the past may have been able to get in your head, get underneath your skin, but not now. You're a different person. All right, you've overcame those things. You've worked on yourself. All right, you've made yourself different. You've made yourself new. And now it's time for you to keep going after what you want. Now it's time for you to not be distracted. Now it's time for you to just keep going and to focus more on yourself now than anything. All right, you deserve it. You have to focus on you now more than anything. All right. Other people at this point, it doesn't even matter if they matter to you at this point, because wherever you're at, wherever you go, you have to get done what you need to get done. You have to focus on you right now. You don't have time to focus on anyone else. You don't have time to focus on anything else. You got to get things done. All right. So since talk is cheap, and since you got to make things happen, and since you have to produce things, and since things need since results need to be made, and you have to have something to show for your success, what you have to do is you have to keep growing. All right, you have to keep putting things in order, keep planting positive seeds in your mind. Keep working towards your goals. All right, keep working that job until you can start your business. Keep working that business until you don't have to work a job anymore. Keep working on yourself until you can turn yourself into a business. Keep reading your books. Keep creating. Keep researching. Keep watching positive videos. Keep looking up success. And you will get your shine on. It's only a matter of time. And whoever doesn't like it, that's just too bad. Even when you're working towards becoming greater, even when you're not shining yet, there's still going to be people who have a problem with it. And that's too bad. All right. We have to ignore these people. All right. We have to focus on ourselves. We got to play them like they don't exist. All right. We got to play them mind games like they play them mind games. They act like we don't exist. We act like they don't exist too. Don't see them as causing you a problem. When you work around people, when people are upset, when they don't want to see you succeed and they don't want to see you make it, sometimes they take that out on you. They make it hard for you to do your job. They act passive aggressive, and sometimes that can get to us. Sometimes that makes us want to up and leave. Sometimes that makes us want to quit, because it's like, how can I work next to somebody like this? How can I work around this? All right. But what you do is you need to stop overthinking. Okay. You need to stop overthinking, stop caring. All right, who cares how these people feel? Who cares what these people think? Who cares what these people are doing? Your main objective is to get paid. Your main objective is to do your job. I know it's distracting. I know it's frustrating, but we have to continue to focus on us. We have to continue to do what we need to do. We can't let that stop us anymore. We can't let that get in our way anymore. Keep finding solutions to get around these types of things. All right. If you have to take a deep breath so you don't have to, so you can think clearly, so you don't react in a way that is detrimental to you, when you're at work or when you're around people, that's what you have to do. But you have to find ways that will allow you to maintain your peace in these types of situations. Because what these people will try to do is they'll try to affect you in a way to where you can't think clearly, you react, and now people are looking at you like you're the problem. And once they look at you like you're the problem, then things aren't going to go well. You're not going. Your productivity is going to slip. You're not going to want to. You're not going to want to be at that job. You're not going to want to be around the people anymore. It's just the energy's not going to be good because people are going to be looking at you like you're the one that's causing issues and you're not. So what you're going to have to do is don't show these people that they're bothering you. Don't allow them to bother you. Okay? Take your mind off of it. Like we always say, you could go to a happier place in your mind. Go to a place where there's peace. All right? Show these people, right, that what they're doing has no effect on you. I really mean that. When you're around people like this, you're going to have to be like water. Because when you can go around their BS, when you can focus on what you're doing instead of their BS, when you can get to the point when you can get mentally strong to the point where their BS isn't bothering you, then you're going to be able to succeed. All right. And how you become mentally strong is by you affirm things, you stay positive, you think of positive things. All right, you burn certain ideas in your mind. Don't overthink about these things. All right, if somebody's acting like a fool and you trying to think why this person's acting like a fool, and you're trying to think ways around it, try to get them to stop, and wishing that they wouldn't act like that, you're putting too much focus and too much time and energy on the other person, and then you're going to allow yourself to get angry, and then when that anger bubbles up, you're going to be too focused on them, and then you're going to direct that anger on them instead of going to peace and taking that anger and turning it into happiness, and turning it into focus, and turning it into determination. All right, you can take that energy and transmutate it, because if you deal with yourself and you forgive yourself for allowing that person to get on your nerves, right then and there, that person becomes powerless. And I know it's hard working around people like that, but that's the number one strategy, is forgive yourself for allowing people to bother you. If you're easily triggered, if people can get on your nerves, and it's not your fault because people are trying to trigger you, but if people can get to you and people can bother you, one thing you could do is this right here. Because when people bothered me at work, when people used to get underneath my skin at work and I didn't know how to figure it out, I wish I knew this, because it would have helped me, it would have worked, and I would have still had that job, and I wouldn't have been affected by that individual. I wouldn't be affected by certain individuals when I'm just trying to work and do my job. Because in life, you go through things, you have a lot of things on your mind. When you're dealing with a lot of pressure, it could just be that one little extra thing that pushes you over. It could just be that one little extra thing that somebody does, if you allow it to bother you, to make you freak out and get you upset. But when you're already dealing with a lot, and people are ruthless, and people are ignorant and stupid because they don't care. All right, oh, that person's going through something, I'm gonna mess with them anyway. When you have people like that, you're going to have to be peaceful, because if not, if you're working on yourself and you know certain things that you have to work on, like irritation and anger and frustration and stuff like that, you can't blame other people, when even if they're antagonizing you or even if they're bothering you, you have to work on you. And that's why you forgive yourself. You forgive yourself for getting frustrated. You forgive yourself for getting angry. You forgive yourself for getting mad. You forgive yourself for allowing this person to get on your nerves. You hear all that? Yourself. Now you're not worried about Bobby. Now you're not worried about Johnny. Now you're not worried about Susie. Those people don't even bother you anymore, because you know what, I'm dealing with me. There's no power outside of myself. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm feeling some type of way about them, so I don't react to it, I'm going to hold that energy in, but I'm also going to forgive myself, and that way I could release that energy in a positive way, instead of releasing it in a way where I'm reacting to somebody and now I got a negative situation or a negative circumstance that I got to deal with, because that's no good. And that's one thing that negative people who don't want to see you shine will try to do. All right, they will try to stop you from shining, because they see that when you start to, if you're at that job too long, it's going to be real easy for you to become successful, because when you're chosen, when you have great abilities, when you have good qualities, people like you, people like things about you, people want to be around you. But nobody's going to want to be around you or like you if you look like the person that's causing problems or you're problematic. Nobody's going to want to be around somebody like that. And a lot of people, I let a lot of people get me there in the past, but it was because I was dealing with a lot. I had a lot of pressure going on. I had just got out of a car accident, and things weren't going how I wish they would have. Things weren't going how I would have wanted them to go, and I was doing my best to keep a positive attitude. But I was under a lot of pressure, and a lot of things were getting to me easily. And if I had known these things, if I had known if I could forgive myself, if I had known that I could come to peace within myself, and I wouldn't even have to deal with these people. If I had known that if I would just deal with myself, then I wouldn't even have to deal with these people. It would have helped me out. So I'm really hoping that if somebody is going through something, if somebody has issues that they're dealing with, and just because you're going through something, you still got to deal with everyday life too. So just know that just because you're going through something, life's not going to stop. When we're going through things, life is not going to stop. We still have to go through things. And when we're going through things, sometimes life's not easy because you still have to deal with life. Yes, you still got to go to work. You still got to go to college. You still got to study. You still got to do your homework. You still got to do your job. And you still got to deal with you. All right, so you have to make sure you're always working on your mental health. Make sure you're always working on your mind. Make sure you're always working on your thoughts, agreeing with positive thoughts and disagreeing with negative thoughts. So that way, when you go to get your shine on, you can actually keep what's allowing you to get your shine on, so you can actually keep shining, and people won't be able to put your light out, because there are some people who are studying you. There are some people who are watching you with a really keen eye. All right, they're got their microscope on you, and they're studying you, and they're watching you, and they're seeing how they can get to you, how they can manipulate you, how they can frustrate you, how they can get you out of here because you're a threat. Okay, and if they can get you to work against you, they don't even have to work with you. So I mean, they don't. They're right. If they can get you to work against you, they won't have to work with you. All right. But if they can get you right to work against yourself, they are basically getting you to do their job for you. All right, don't take your own self out. So that's why you work with you, so you won't have to deal with them. You forgive yourself, you come to peace, you be like water, you meditate, you take your deep breaths, okay? You don't agree with the negative thoughts. And you don't even when the thought pops into your head that, man, this person's getting on my nerves, don't even agree with that. Okay, don't agree with that person's getting on your nerves, because if you agree with that, it's going to energize that, and it's going to frustrate you. Okay, work environments are frustrating when you're trying to do your job and you have people that are purposely trying to get on your nerves, purposely trying to provoke you. But that's them. That person's a fool. Okay, that shouldn't be something that allows you to make you miss out on a good opportunity. That shouldn't be something that allows you to make you want to quit. Okay, I know it's annoying, but when you don't have any other way, and you don't know any better, and all you're trying to do is find a peaceful work environment, you think, okay, I could just go find another job. But then when you get to that job and the same people are there, it's something that you have to work on. All right, when you go to new jobs, when you go to new places, don't accuse the people that of being like the same people at the last job. Okay, because your subconscious mind, people react to the accusations that you put out in your subconscious mind about them. So when you're around people, and if you accuse them of being a certain type of way, or being a bad person, or a mean person, or a negative person, and it's a preconceived idea, it hasn't even happened yet, you're causing that to happen. It's going to make that happen, because that's what you're attracting. You're drawing it to you with the accusation. Okay, so don't have fear that the people at the last place are going to be at like the people at the next place, or don't have fear that the last person you dealt with is going to be like the next person. Okay, this could be job, this could be relationship, this could be anything. So you can shine in all areas of your life. Don't associate your past with your present. All right. Stay in the now. Stay in the present moment, and don't allow the past to affect your present. Don't bring the past into your present, because it won't be a present. It will not be a gift. You won't want to unwrap that gift. I'm telling you right here, right now, from experience. You won't want to unwrap that gift. So what you want to do, so that you can keep your job, and that way you could create a business for yourself, and that way you won't have to keep starting over. That way you won't have to keep going from job to job to job. And also, jobs may not be for you, so also work on your business. Also create a business. Okay, God may just be trying to tell you that that job's not for you, or working for other people is not for you. And maybe you're supposed to start a business too. So that's another way that you get your shine on. Okay. And when people don't want to get you get when people don't want to see you get your shine on when you start a business, that's just too bad. Because when you have your own business, all they could do is just choose not to support it. But when you it's different when people are close up on you, like, and they're trying to stop you, versus other when you have your own freedom. That's why I always advocate starting a business, because it's going to be real hard for somebody to try to stop you from shining. If you do that, they may try to call some people. He doesn't have his paperwork, or he doesn't have it. But that's why you get that's why you do all the ins and outs. And that's why I always say, when you go into business, you do it right, because people will try to stop you. People might call. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have his paperwork. He doesn't have the tags. He doesn't have the license. You don't want none of those problems. You don't want people trying to send you back into the job market. Okay, once you start your business. So what you want to do is you want to do things right. All right. And when you're on your job and you're working towards shining, you're getting your shine on, you're starting to glimmer, you're starting to sheen, get your sheen on, starting to sparkle, starting to glitter, ladies. Okay, ladies be sparkling and glittering out here. Okay, once you start doing that, people are going to start taking notice to you. People may start to try to frustrate you. People, oh, I didn't notice that in her. Wasn't even paying attention to her now. Who she thinks she is? But don't worry about none of that. Don't entertain any of that. Okay, don't be problematic to yourself. All right. I understand sometimes you got this feeling about yourself. I'm this, I'm that. Let all that stuff go, because you don't want to I'm this, I'm that out of a job. You don't want to I'm this, I'm that out of an opportunity. Okay, you don't want to do that. But it's difficult and it's hard, I know, when you're around certain people. But don't allow those people to make you lose your blessing. Okay, that's their whole main objective. They want you to lose your blessing. Don't allow them. All right. And how you don't allow these people to get you, how you don't allow these people to get your goat, how you don't allow these people to stop you from shining when they want to, when they are purposely trying to. You go to peace with you. Okay, you be like water. All right. You don't agree with what they're doing. I don't care if they're being mean and nasty and spiteful. All right. I don't care if they're full blown narcissists. Don't agree with it. Okay. It's going to help you out. It's going to help you keep your job. It's going to help you keep your peace of mind. You're going to be in that. You're going to be at home at that place. You're going to be running that place. You're going to be whooping them narcs. Okay. Without even having to. Come to peace with yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing them to get on your nerves. Forgive yourself for allowing them to be able to bother you. Forgive yourself for believing that they are more powerful than you. Forgive yourself for believing in power outside of yourself. See, forgive yourself, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. This is how you win. And when you go to a new place, if those people in your past were jacked up, don't accuse the people in the new place. Don't accuse the people in your present of being jacked up, because whatever you accuse, whatever accusations you have in your subconscious mind about people will be carried out by them. All right, you will manifest that. So just keep in mind, when you're getting your money, when you're focused, when you're doing your thing, all right, keep a positive attitude. Don't entertain the negativity. Don't agree with it. All right. And that is how you are going to be able to keep your peace. And that is how you're going to be able to keep your peace as well. All right. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I hope this was a very informative video. I hope this video is going to help some people. All right. I know work environments can be hectic. I know they can be frustrating, especially when you're already dealing with life and getting yourself together and improving and working on things and dealing with certain traumas and certain things that you're working on and getting out of your life and healing. Okay, it could be hard when you're in the midst of healing and making yourself better when you have people that are purposely trying to tamper that and purposely trying to ruin that and purposely trying to make it harder for you just to be a peaceful person. All right, I understand. But we're not letting these people get to us. We're not letting these people affect us because we're going to deal with ourselves. We're going to forgive ourselves. We're going to make sure that our minds are right so that when we get around these people, they can't affect our sight. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Okay. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome. Have fun. I want to thank everybody for hitting that share button. There's somebody out there who definitely need to hear this. Okay. And I want to thank everybody for hitting that like button. And thank you all for watching the ads. It's helping the channel out monetarily. So thank you all. And I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another DrewTube special. Shout out to all the chosen vessels. I'll see everybody in the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed this. We out.